Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ngayon ng reaksyon ng pahayag ng isang law expert, si Atty. De La Cruz ng Divina Law Office. No? In-interview siya ng 1PH. In summary, sabi niya, yung impeachment complaint, pinag-aralan niya na, nako, problematic, defective, at pabor kay VP Sara kasi mabibigyan siya ng 1-year official immunity from another complaint o impeachment. Okay. Ang ganda yung paliwanag ng abogadong ito. Pakinggan natin.
Miss the big news about the first impeachment case filed over at the lower house. We're talking about 5 of the 6 grounds being present. We're talking 24 articles of impeachment presented in the complaint from the more recent events, some reaching back into the past. What do you make of all of this? Will it hold water? Is there enough in the complaint to hold water?
Well, we assess it based.
Will it hold water? Ibig sabihin, malakas ba? Mapipindown pa si VP Sara? Okay. Ito na ang sagot ng abogado. Pinag-aralan niya na yung complaint mismo.
On 2 criteria, matter of form and matter of substance.
Attorney Boco de la Cruz. Okay. Dalawang criteria yan. Form and substance. So, unang i-discuss niya is form. Sabi niya, defective, problematic.
As to form, it suffers from a bad timing.
Oh, wrong timing.
Mukhang mali po ang timing ng pag-file. You have to understand that there is a prescribed period for Congress to act on impeachment complaints. And if they fail to act on it or they are not able to vote on it or endorse it, it is deemed denied or shelved. In which case, the one-year ban will apply. So for 1 year.
So, gahol na sa panahon. Pag hindi apurahin dyan sa Kongreso, wala, maubusan sila ng panahon. Kaya wrong timing, yan, sa form. Problema na sila.
Here, you cannot file any impeachment complaint against Vice President Sara Duterte. So that's as to form. No? Also as to form, the more articles or grounds you raise, the lower the chances that you get one to pass, no? Because it will take so much time to deal with all of these grounds.
So, I think 24 grounds o articles of impeachment. So, dahil sa napakahaba, ay napakadami yung articles, it will take time na talakayin sa Kongreso para debatihan hanggang botohan nila. So, again, mali ang timing, mali ang form sa dami ng grounds. Kahit yung nakarani, yung pagpunta niya sa Germany, pag nung mayor pa siya ng Davao, isinama. Defective nga.
It's better to choose 1, 2, or 3 grounds, focus on those strong grounds, so as to focus the effort. No? You need votes. You need to convince at least 1/3 of the House to endorse the complaint.
Right. Attorney
And
Boco,
as to substance,
go
hindi paramihan ng grounds. Kailangan, it has to amount to a breach of the...
Okay, substance naman, yung laman. Hindi daw padamihan ng reklamo yung grounds. Sa dami, 24. According to this lawyer, mahina nga. Dapat mag-focus lang 1, 2, or 3 grounds sana na malalakas. Sabi niya, mahina
Constitution. Kinakailangan high crime, not an ordinary crime, not a simple crime. It must rise to the level of high crimes. So hindi paramihan.
yun nga, Attorney Buko, kasi nung binabasa ko, of course, as a layperson, I'm not a lawyer nor a lawmaker, parang they just put everything that they didn't like so far from her performance. Even nung Davao City Mayor.
Pati na ang anchor woman Hindi ako abogado, kaya napansin ko na parang hindi pinag-aralan, basta binuhos na lang lahat na reklamo. Basta may So, mahina sila Mahina. inapura.
siya, even things na parang are more associated, kumbaga, with her father, the former president, like yung EJK, that she's involved in it. Now, ang tanong, we all know that by now, that impeachment is a very political exercise and it's not actually like a court case. But in the absence of actual court cases filed, how does this all jive? And paano ba dapat natin to, like, if we want to really exact accountability, is this really the best way?
Yeah, well, for an impeachable officer, the president, the vice president, and the constitutional commission officers, the only way to hold them accountable is by impeachment. But you need to study it carefully. Because, as I said earlier, if you file a weak one or a defective complaint, instead of holding her...
So, sinasabi ng abogado, defective, weak, pabor sa sinampahan, pabor kay VP Sara, dahil weak ang complaint, magkakaroon siya ng 1-year immunity from any impeachment. Kaya, good news ito. Mabuti at pinail nila yan at napakahina pala eh.
accountable, you're giving her immunity for 1 year. No, if you file the wrong complaint, a haphazard complaint,
Haphazard.
defective complaint, you're correct in your observation. No, may mga isinama doon na pangyayari hindi pa siya vice president. So obviously hindi yun pwedeng isama sa impeachment complaint. Dahil ang impeachment complaint dapat nakatutok lamang sa mga ginawa niya na paglabag sa konstitusyon nung siya ay pangalawang pangulo na ng Pilipinas.
Oh.
So that might work in favor of Sara Duterte if this complaint is found defective and will therefore insulate her, give her immunity for 1 year.
Attorney, you mentioned earlier na merong certain period for the Congress to act on the impeachment complaint filed against Vice President Sara Duterte. Gaano kahaba yung period for the Congress to act on it? Do they have enough time for the impeachment complaint? Considering na, kailangan nilang i-prioritize yung budget natin for 2025 and campaign na by next year.
Sila na nga nagsabi nun, di ba?
Oo.
Magkaka-campaign na. So, baka daw di matuloy, tsaka 9 session days na lang ang natitira for...
Correct. No, under the rules ng House, meron silang 10 araw mula sa pagkaka-file itong complaint, no, para maisama ito sa agenda. And then, mula sa pagkakasama sa agenda, may 3 araw sila para ito ay maitukoy sa committee, no, ma-refer sa committee para aralin. Now, that is very difficult kasi by December 20, mag-a-adjourn na sila for the Christmas break. No? So, medyo...
So, December 3 ngayon. So, December 20, adjourn na. So, very difficult. Sige, bahala sila dahil sinampa nila eh.
Gipit na sa oras para gawin yan. And assuming na ma-refer yan sa committee, assuming by some miracle, maisingit sa agenda yan, ma-refer sa committee bago mag-break ng December 20, ang balik nila January 13 na eh. And under the rules, may 60 days lamang sila para mag-conduct ng hearings. Pag bumalik sila ng January 13, magbe-break ulit sila ng February 11 para sa campaign period. So wala nang 60 days doon, hindi nakakayanin eh. Pagdating ng campaign period kasi wala ka ng senador, pagdating ng March, wala ka ng mga congressman. So I think hindi lulusot because of bad timing.
Wow!
Sa ilalim ng rules, dapat within 60 days magkaroon ng resolution. Either makakuha dapat yan ng botong 1/3. That's around 100 congressmen. Dapat bumoto to endorse it to the Senate. Pag walang nakuhang 100 votes yan, it's deemed dismissed, not acted upon. 1 year, hindi ka na pwede mag-file ulit ng impeachment against VP Sara.
So last week, attorney, President Bongbong Marcos himself said that he is not in favor of impeachment complaint against VP Sara. Kaya nga siya yung nakipag-usap dun sa ibang legislators na wag nang mag-file. Pero hindi, well, obviously, some legislators did not listen to it. Ano yung implication nito? Paano namin to dapat basahin?
I think the President also realizes that any complaint filed now is problematic due to time constraints. So there are other urgent matters that should be threshed out and should be prioritized by Congress. The budget, of course, another priority legislative agenda. mas magandang doon ubusin yung oras dahil hindi na nga rin makakayang tapusin yung impeachment. So kahit simulan, uubos ka ng oras ng Kongreso, wala ka rin makukuhang resulta dahil hindi mo rin kayang tapusin within the limited period of time before the campaign. Kaya tama yung panawagan. It's not a directive from the President, it's a plea na pakiusap na huwag nyo nang unahin yan dahil mas maraming ibang importanteng bagay. I think even if the grounds were substantial, I'm not saying they are substantial, but even if they were substantial, it suffers from wrong timing.
Do you get the sense though, attorney, na minadali ito? Kasi I mean, we've been talking about impeachment for months, di ba? But I think one of the reasons nga, no, and even the lawmakers from the House have said this, hindi nga matutuloy dahil nga ang awkward ng timing. Magpapasko, mag-e-election. Sila na nga mismo yung nag-amin nun. So, do you get the sense na minadali ito? Because supposedly, this is only the first and meron pa tayong inaabangan na possibly mag-file din yung mismo makabayan block sa House ng sarili nilang impeachment complaint this week.
Yes, mukhang ipinay lang para may ma-file, para makakuha ng media mileage siguro. No?
Wow!
I'm sure they are also aware na hindi ito kakayanin given the limited time. The fact that they added complaints, no? May mga isinamang offenses na hindi naman covered nung siya ay vice president na obviously it's haphazard. No? Minadali. Ano ang purpose? Ang purpose lang ito, malagay sa balita, makakuha ng media mileage, libreng airtime. Pero other than that, hindi kasi lulusot eh. Sayang. Sayang yung pagkakataon dahil isang taon na hindi mo na siya uli mapapilan eh. Magkakaroon siya ng immunity from the impeachment process for 1 year.
Pero attorney, you mentioned it earlier, yung timeline, the 60 days and the 10 days prior to that. Pero is it really that impossible to make it past the remaining sessions? Kasi yun naman pong binigay nyo, yung maximum lang po. It is actually possible na mas mapabilis po siya. Tama po ba?
Tama naman. There was one instance na pagka-file ng complaint, pumirma agad yung 73 or 75 congressmen na endorse agad sa Senate. Yun yung impeachment ni former President Joseph Estrada. So kung makakakumbinsi ng mag-i-endorse yung 1/3 ng House, so sa ngayon mga 100 na ang kailangan, kasi 300 plus ang miyembro ngayon ng House. Para ito ma-endorse sa Senado, kailangan mo ng 1/3. If you can convince 1/3 of Congress, kahit isang araw lang yan, basta merong pumirmang close to 1/3 or 1/3 of the House, diretso na yan sa Senate.
And walang choice yung Senate, di ba? Kailangan nilang tanggapin at kailangan nilang mag-convene as a tribunal.
Correct. Kahit panahon ng kampanya, kailangan nilang huminto sa kampanya at mag-conduct ng trial dahil meron din silang rules, meron din prescribed period na kailangan nila itong simulan.
Okay, so yun po. Salamat kay Attorney Boco de la Cruz. Napakalinaw yung na wrong timing. Defective ang walang laman, walang substance, kung ano-ano na lang isinama. Inapura, ano pa. But sige, gahol sa panahon, but pwede nilang apurahin. Diretso perma. Ano sa tingin nyo? Meron bang pipirma kaagad na I think 105 congressman ang kailang pipirma? Kaya ba nila magpapirma ng 105? Sa tingin ko, kaya eh. Kaya, idiretso na yan sa Senado. Okay, so abangan natin ang mga susunod na mangyayari.